But with regards to transfers, a couple of things today. We'll start off with some potential outgoings first. So Sam Maguire tweeted out something he called an exclusive, and he said, Joe Gomez is weighing up his options this summer. The versatile Liverpool defender is open to leaving Liverpool. Now, I was thinking about this for a couple of minutes, and Joe signed a contract extension not too long ago. And of course, this is absolute guesswork. But I wonder, is it the links with Geertruida? You know, somebody who is equally as versatile as Joe Gomez, can play full-back, centre-back, or in defensive midfield. Have these links maybe worried Joe? Because whatever we think about Gomez being a starter, I think or at least I hope we'll all agree that we would have been in bigger trouble this season without Joe's versatility. And he has been really important to us to be able to field 11 players in their positions this season. I mean, we've been in big trouble without Joe. So a little bit worrying to hear Sam Maguire saying that Joe was weighing up his options. Now, the other transfer topic with potential outgoings comes from Paul Gorst, who said, there are some around the AXA training centre who have openly discussed the prospect of losing Luis Diaz. Now, I'm starting to get a bit annoyed about the Diaz situation, if I'm being really honest with you. For me, I've always said this and I'm going to maintain it. Liverpool Football Club is no stepping stone. Liverpool Football Club is the peak, for me, of your career. So if Luis Diaz or anybody else wants to leave Liverpool Football Club, I would hope that the club will facilitate that. Of course, you're going to have an offer that works for Liverpool Football Club. But I think Diaz or anybody else who may want to head for pastures new will soon find out that the grass isn't always greener. And if Luis Diaz does get a move away from the football club, I think Liverpool will get a fairly hefty fee for it. I just don't know of any club that have put their money down on the table and shown that interest for Lucho. We know his dad has spoken about Barcelona quite a bit, but Barcelona have financial issues, so where will he go? I'm a bit surprised with the Gomez one, in all honesty, and again, this is just a post from Sam to say that Gomez is weighing up his future. Nothing definitive here, but I wonder how you guys feel about both of those. The Joe Gomez situation and, of course, the Lucho Diaz situation. When we've been speaking about potential outgoings from Liverpool over the last few weeks, we've mainly focused on the three big contract renewals that are up, which will be Mohamed Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Virgil van Dijk. So if we lost Lucho, as an example, it would be a lot of upheaval to then potentially lose Mo. So these are worrying. And I don't want the narrative around Liverpool to become negative before Arne Slot even comes in. If Diaz goes, buy Isak, Nico Williams would really transform our club, said Trevor. Both those have been strongly linked, Trevor. And look, I really do like the idea of Alexander Isak. I do. I think he'd be brilliant at Liverpool, but I just don't know the likelihood of us being able to go in there and get him from Newcastle. If Newcastle are willing to sell, I'd like to think we'd be in the conversation. Craig, Lucho's representatives are worse than Salah's. At least the narrative around Mo is that he is committed compared to that of Lucho's own dad, speaking every other week about he dreams of Spain. I know, it really bugs me, Harry. It does. Like, I like Lucho. I enjoy watching him play football. It's very grating to hear his father constantly speaking about his son's dreams of going to Barcelona. He's at a damn good football club now. And he's going to be back in Europe's top competition next year if he stays with Liverpool. And I think Liverpool as a football club and as a fan base have been more than supportive of Lucho since he's come to the club. So, yeah, I do. It does. It's not good to hear. I don't like it, you know. And I guess if he can't get a move, that's when I become a little bit more concerned. You know, if nobody comes in with a suitable offer, I don't want anybody at the club who's unhappy either. But Liverpool have every right to ask or command a fee that they feel acceptable if they want to sell Diaz or if they agree to sell Diaz. The Joe Gomez one really surprised me. That, quite frankly, shocked me. I didn't think we'd hear about Joe Gomez potentially being considering his options. I hope that Joe stays because his versatility has been great for us this season. The Gomez story shocked me, said Liz. Now, Liz, I have to say it is just a report from Sam Maguire. So I've no idea, you know, of how strong that feeling is from Joe Gomez. But one thing I've definitely noticed over the past few days is there seems to be more of a negative spin around things Liverpool related that I don't like and we don't need. So I hope we can start to wrestle back this narrative as a club and I guess projecting positivity out there. And one way of doing that would of course be announcing Arne Slot. Starting to look towards positivity again. 2 home games left in the season, 1 away game. Let's try and get some victories. It's very easy for everything to become negative. But remember, just a month ago, we were talking about a possible amazing end to the season and Liverpool potentially winning the league or the Europa League. And yeah, it just shows you how quickly football, the whole world can change. So, this DIAZ question looks like it's been pretty categorically answered. We said, should Liverpool sell DIAZ if he wants to leave? And 80% of you guys have said, yes, sell Lucho if he wants to leave. I mean, look, I would say sell any player that wants to leave. Doesn't matter who they are. If you don't want to be at Liverpool Football Club, best of luck to you, off you pop. Liverpool should go about finding the highest transfer valuation fee they can get and move the player on. But I just don't like when it happens. I don't like that Diaz's father apparently just keeps banging on about Barcelona. Like, we're Liverpool Football Club. Your son's playing at one of the most historic, respected, well-supported football clubs in the world. I don't understand why that would never be enough for anybody. But I also understand that a lot of players coming from South America culturally and growing up would have looked at Spanish football and Real Madrid, Barcelona, and it being something that tempts them and pulls on their heartstrings. I understand that as well, but I just don't like when anybody doesn't think Liverpool is